just joined, but considering it takes like 30 minutes to find the game, I'll take my chances. We're using the new OP Pyro weapon that everybody probably knows about. Easy life, basically. So, I've already, like, basically I had the same issues as with, well, the gas can thing, where, oh, suddenly it just removes the weapon from me. So I had to complete the contract over a few different tries and stuff and workarounds until I could basically make it work. Oh, he hit first. In one of these situations, it's who hit first wins. It's gonna be a bit more fun when we get on defense, or yeah, defense, because right now it's like we're pushing into this choke that's just a bad time for us. But here you get to see like the situation with buildings and just the overall power of this weapon, especially if you are aiming into a group of enemies. Didn't right pull that off, but we still got like a posthumous skill kinda, and we made sure that our team capped. So that's amazing, and we get to defend now. But just quickly, because we are now Pyro and we did buy these two, so let's look at these. There's also something very interesting with this editor, and we're just gonna use it up here where it's a bit more safe. But let's say I suicide right now, the animation keeps going, and there's also unusual effects when you know, don't suicide. But yeah, just wanted to show that off. If I remember, I'll also show off the like engineer one. And there is already like confirmed unusual fires for them. Like they are on the Steam community market, like the new taunts. Pretty amazing. The like thing you need to keep in mind is like the first hit will do like what, maybe 30 damage, about 30 damage. The next one will do like 80 to 90, because it does 300% damage. It basically does a crit that can crit whenever you hit somebody that's on fire already with this. Yeah, I didn't hit anything there, and then we got like into a guy with a sticky bomb launcher. Great. Okay, so let's see about, oh. Yeah, also you can't, like what I've seen with this is, against other pyros it's better to like be just outside of their range, because this one have a pretty good long range compared to like other pyro weapons in general. Like I said, from the flare gun, I guess. But you can do stuff like that, even when you don't hit all the shots. But it's like really broken when you hit multiple shots. I tell you that. It also works pretty well with the gas can on enemy pyros, as it'll keep the enemies on fire, which even though you miss your shot, you'll still be broke. Like keep in mind, this weapon, like when we use it here, it's mostly against pyros, which aren't like, where basically if you don't hit the shots after each other, you don't do the insane damage. But on other classes, you'll just do the insane damage even if you miss one shot, because they're gonna stay on fire for a while. A bit interesting to think about, at least. And we already like completed all the bonus and everything for the contract, so that's good. Like I know I'd already done some of it, but I had to, you know, actually finish the contract so I could use the weapon because of how the thing is bugged, you know. And I'll spend like a year polishing the game and stuff like this doesn't even work, which is a bit funny to me. Like there's so many complaints I've seen and it's actually funny, but let's see how strong it works on like heavies. Almost had him. I'd say that was pretty close. You could definitely take down a heavy without a medic. Plus he had a Tommy Saw. Like, I mean, he did have that. I think it's definitely pretty interesting how much power you saw it have on, like, had on that heavy. Even though he was being healed and everything, I still pretty much got through all his overheal, like 300 health basically. And that was while he was being healed. Especially in like a group of enemies, this is strong, because you're bound to hit one of them, which keeps the like insane attack speed up. You can also still reflect with this thing. If you can see the guy shooting crit rockets at you, of course. Which I jinxed, because of course he gets a crit rocket even though it's not needed. When I'm like that, I couldn't see through the windows. They are not see-throughable. Like, I'm not even kidding, I thought nobody was in there because I couldn't see. But the thing is, like, this is like the time between the air blast. That's the like payoff for the power of this weapon. Which is not really a bad thing. Like, in my opinion, you shouldn't be able to air blast at all, but hey. I think I'm actually like, I get it. Like, if you air blast, you can't use, like, you can't even attack either. I think that's how it works. Yeah, I'm not gonna chase that soldier. Like, no, thank you. I'm not even gonna bet it. I'm not comfortable with this weapon. I'm just basically learning how to use it normally, and to use it like effectively air blast yet. Nah, definitely not even close to that skill yet. So let's just, you know. Like, I tried to like put him out even though it's a pyro. It's just my brain when, oh yeah, help your teammates, right? Could have done that way better, but hey. Basically feels like a rocket launcher for the pyro. I was damaged a bit. There were backup, I had backup too, but he still went down against pyros with these things fairly fast. Not sure what that sound is though. Oh, we already have a domination. I mean, I did late on, so I'm not even gonna be on like the actual scoreboard, but you can just see the power of the weapon there. And that's while under fire on a heavy, where I just went straight through them. I even got number 3 for this. Like, one of my first games with this weapon. I'm not like that good with it yet. And honestly, like, I'm not waiting another 30 minutes for another gameplay video. I think this is pretty good. Like, I got like the same kills as our top score. Granted, he's an engineer, whatever. Third score, like, overall, and like more kills than him, but not as much damage. I think I did fine for a late joiner at least. That's what I'm trying to say. And I think I showcased how broken this weapon can actually be, even though I was a bit silly and running into heavies a few times. But whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you again next time.